Alright, we're back with another episode of Nanteleod's Legacy. The year is still 500. But won't be for long. I'm going to apologize to everyone. I am super late and only slightly prepared. It's been a week, but I feel like I've been saying that for a while. So we're here, that's the important part. Let's do some intros and dive in so we don't waste any more time. We're going to start with Yampa.
Yampa, playing Sarun, the Peasant Slayer. Happy to be back. Looking forward.
Perfect. Callus, and then Wergar, and then Drax.
Hey guys, Wergar here. Glad to be back and ready to get back into the game.
Yep, Drax is Serene, and the Religious Knight is a little disappointed in some of his Christian brothers after their raiding on Menevia.
Add details. Just kidding.
Hey, it's important. Religious Knights, it's an important thing, man.
It's true. All right, we're gonna go to Bert next, then Trent.
I am Bert, and tonight the legend of Sir Cormac continues. Last time on The Legend of Sir Cormac, a mountain was thrown at him, and he merely brushed it off like it was dirt on his shoulder.
You have some delusions of grandeur, my friend.
Man, this is really drifting into the reality here now. Yeah.
Hit him in the
the
head
dice
hard.
hate me. I gotta love myself a little bit more.
That's fair.
That's true. Your dice are horrible.
Okay, so
Hello.
next we'll go to Trent, then Cyber.
Hello, I'm Trent. I'm playing Sir Gwydir, and I kicked the shit out of a bunch of Christians. And also in the game.
Get it? Get it?
We're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, exactly.
No. We'd get canceled if he was talking about Jew bashing.
Oh,
We
no.
don't do that around here. I get angry at that.
Yeah, no, I'm like, no.
All right.
Let's keep going right. Keep going right.
We should start these again.
Tough crowd. So I am Cyberbro. I'm playing Sir Lucius, the Salter of Fields, apparently. So, much like Carthage of old, we have salted Estregales and, kind of laying down the law. So, happy to be back.
Laying
He salted
down the
earth.
law. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. All right. We are going to begin where I promised we would begin last time. For those that missed, I apologize because the last time you played was probably a feast. But for those that made it last week, we have not played a feast in a while, so we're gonna do a feast, a full one, anyways. So we're gonna move to. I would like to propose something. I'm just gonna run this by you guys. I would like to move to Christmas feast.
Okay.
Is that too much time for it? I think it'd be about 4 or 5 months because you guys are at the end of summer, right? Last time.
I got plenty to do. I got kids, man.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, Rain would be
I
doing
feel
all
like
of his usual duties as forester and his courting and stuff, so.
Fine by me. I don't even know what I was doing last time.
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I'm good. We can do that.
Don't worry, there will be more blood, more war. That is part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Okay, so let me just take a quick second here and review a couple things.
And then, half a year will give me time to, refill my salt storage.
You need a bigger wagon.
I need a bigger wagon, I need more salt, please.
That's fair. Okay.
And it gives me time to walk back home. They see me walking. They hating.
Okay.
Yeah, Gwydier's got plenty of stuff to do in the background. I don't mind if you fast forward. Plus, we probably want to keep up with the timeline of the other games, I suppose.
Yeah, this is also our 5th episode. I try to keep no more than 5 or 6 in a year, and this is our 5th for 500, which makes sense because we're on a military campaign. So, just checking one thing here.
It's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe got to make everything make sense on a whiteboard.
Right. It can be a feat, but not too bad. One sec. Okay. I just wanted to verify a couple of things. Okay, so we're going to do a feast. This one's back in Escavalon. Let me pull in some of the guests of note. I'll first grab them, like post them, and then explain who they are. King Derek is here, of the minor kingdom of Estregales. No?
Eric.
As is... Actually, Sir Locke will not be present. They will do the smart thing and only have one of them present at one point in one place.
Intelligent.
The one's a hostage, isn't he?
That's how royalty works.
Or a
He's
ward,
a
I
political,
mean?
he was a political, yeah, he was a ward, but I think with King Derek here, his stipulation for visiting court would be that his brother basically rules in his place, which is a minor position. So it's almost like they make a, I don't want to say hostage exchange, but you get the feel, you get the vibe.
Political hostages, yeah.
Political,
it's all good.
Yeah, political hostage. Yeah. And then by so Derek is to attend here till Easter, by his own sort of position, and then he's to return afterwards. In addition, let's see who else. Where is it? Gotta find places and things and people. Here we go. King Leo de Grants is here.
Yay!
Love that guy.
He's actually really cool.
Yeah, I talked to him and he was like, "That's pretty funny, man." Leo and I are best friends.
Right?
Yeah.
He is attending with his wife and his young infant Guinevere.
She's probably already app 30 as a 4-year-old.
We won't go there, friends. Kids don't get app till
Oh my god!
Good rule. I just realized that might open up a can of worms that we should leave closed.
Yeah, we
Damn
should
penguins.
deal with that.
It is. We will go with it. Yeah. Anyways, 6th edition calls it appeal, not attractiveness, but that doesn't make it any better. So you get my point. It's charisma.
Yeah.
It's charisma.
Moving
That's
on.
what we're talking about. Yeah. Lady Helly is present from Glevum.
Love him.
That's one where the little strife is at, right? The Civil War type thing. Yeah.
So Lady Helly is in attendance. And then let me just check the board, see if there's anyone random that's here.
I got a court, Lady Helly.
You have almost 9,000 hours in Roll20.
I do?
Yeah.
That's not surprising. He runs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be like most recent years. I think I was at like 10,000 in 2018. So yeah, that's what
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
That's just it. Yeah, it's true. I don't video game, man, and I do a lot of prep. So
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going into my video game playtimes. No.
Oh man, if you got like like Civ 4 or like Crusader Kings, man. Like it's you quickly get up to 300, 500,000 hours quick, man.
Yeah, I'm at 3,600 hours in War Thunder right now.
What the fuck?
Ooh, War Thunder. Okay, solid.
600.
3,600 in War Thunder.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah.
Gotta pump those numbers up.
I've got in,
I got
That's so
1,700
much.
hours in CK2.
I have 36 hours in Wrestling Empire.
Oh,
That sounds
yeah.
great. I want to
Wrestling
play
Empire
game
is so
like
good.
this.
It's basically like a Super Nintendo or N64
Yeah.
wrestling game. It's
Oh, okay, cool.
it's made by one guy, and he just like shit talks all of the people who give him comments about his game.
Cool.
And it's really really fun. And you can you got a career mode, and you can like run your own wrestling. It's a whole thing. Wrestling Empire. There you go, plugged. Not an ad.
That actually sounds
Alright.
great.
It's really good. I love it. And you can like throw people under trains and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, whoa.
I came out of
The
left
not
field.
so glamorous side of professional wrestling in the
Yeah.
80s.
Well, it's got this little town, right? And so you got to get to the arena on time to get there for your match. But like you can go around and talk trash and organize like betrayals and stuff with all the people. Like the whole
Please.
town's just full of other wrestlers.
Please send the link now that you've talked about it. We'll have to get that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You got Bob hooked already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it
How do I
involves
even-
some weird kind of wrestling link that's not quite the modern day era of wrestling, I'm probably on board. Especially,
Yeah.
and I played a lot of Fire Pro Wrestling. So
I was going to say, we
Oh.
did quite a bit of like RPG stuff for wrestling stuff, too.
How do I
Tinker
even
stuff,
link
so.
something from Steam?
it's all good.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find it out.
Just right click on the store.
Do it in Discord because otherwise the bot in chat will hate you
Oh yeah.
and ban
Roger,
you.
Roger.
Links are
Yeah.
banned.
Yeah,
That'll be a
Okay.
little bit awkward.
folks, I'm ready now.
Yeah, we
Our guest
sidetracked.
is
Are
set.
you ready?
Yeah.
I was
uh,
sidetracked.
Sorry for all the delay there. No, that was fun. You guys are awesome. Let's go ahead and figure out what random shit's going on tonight. So I will take who are we gonna give this to? You know what? It's been a while since we've seen Wergar. It's good to have you back. Why don't you give me a D20 roll, good sir?
Yeah, let's make it so hell breaks loose during the Christmas feast.
You said a D20, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. We will go next to Cyber Bro. I need a D20.
Cyber Bro. All right. Big bucks, no whammies. Aw.
At all these
Good
D6
thought. Was that a
rolls that
whammy?
are trying to be T20s here. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I don't know
That's
if I
never
like
good.
that response.
That's never good. That is never good.
I'm so sorry.
We got a red wedding thing happening.
It's another Cormac rumor. Poor Cormac.
Yeah,
Yeah.
poor Cormac. Yep.
Look, oh, man.
He just came back. He's about to get screwed over.
Right.
once again.
Just Jesus spreading rumors about it.
Right. Yeah. Really
The
trying.
year of
Yeah.
is the year 500.
Yeah.
Okay. How many?
We're
are
gonna
we?
end
There's
this year with Cormac
6
getting
of
into a
you,
duel and accidentally killing
7,
somebody.
8.
Minus
Yeah.
1,000 glory.
Okay. We're gonna give this roll to the master of rolls, Bert. I need a D8.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
it.
Yo.
Yeah. Watch him roll a 20.
It's got to be a 1 or an 8. It has to
Fumble.
Be. I don't know
If it's
which
bad
is
for
the-
Bert, it's got to be a 4.
Okay.
4. Okay, 4 then.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Whoa.
It's not bad for you. Okay, so now we start the feast. Everyone, please give me your app roll.
Okay.
See where you're.
Remember the treasure. If you have jewelry,
Yeah, she jewelry if you got it. Yeah.
What's the mod for jewelry?
Crit.
Plus 1.
Nice.
1 per value of the jewelry
Alice
up
is
to.
Yeah.
above the salt. We'll get to that in a
Nice.
second.
Critted.
He's been back here
Um,
schmoozing while we were winning wars.
That's
Yeah.
right.
He was, remember,
Yeah, we're fighting.
he was leading forces, right? That's what we had
Yeah,
to do
he was. Yeah.
because of his battle.
Um,
Okay.
We had to roll off to see whether it was Wergar or Lucius, or Collis or Lucius. Lucius,
was
Julius,
Collis.
Julian.
Okay, you want me to roll again?
Nah.
Nope, you're okay. It's just below the salt when you fail.
I'm
Okay.
below salt,
But below the salt's not bad. On the floor is what's really bad. Below the salt is
Yeah.
just a little less.
That's okay. I could have been fine down there. Dog Knight returns.
Oh no.
The hunchback of Escavalon is here.
A hunch? Come on, ain't that bad?
You're gonna be the Hound.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good name. Like the Hound of Escavalon.
All the usual below the salters are hanging out here. The recently upgraded Squire, the Dog Knight, and Cormac are all here.
God's favorite
religious.
punching bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are starting to call you Sir Job.
Oh, jeez. Cold.
Got him.
You know, he wins in the end.
Yeah, right? You telling yourself that? No, I'm just kidding.
He's just giving you his hardest battles.
No.
I am.
You're not wrong. Okay, check in with Collis because you have options. You don't have to be above the salt if you don't want to. You can opt to make a temperate roll to try and lower your position. The only disadvantage with above the salt is you can't pull cards. So if your heart's set on cards, you can make a temperate roll to try and lower. If it goes wrong, there is some negative to it. I can't remember what the negative is. I can check.
Food poisoning.
Oh,
No,
my
it's-
temperate and indulgent is about the same. It's literally the exact same. So I'll just keep above the salt.
Okay.
Passing on the cards.
Did I maybe I put that over here? I'm just gonna see
I mean,
if
it's
I have.
guaranteed glory.
Yeah. It is
Yep.
guaranteed.
Yep.
But no cards. What a shame.
Yeah.
Cards
all
are
that
fun.
stuff.
Cards are fun.
Yeah, I could get like something pretty random and pretty wild. I will admit
Yeah, you
that.
could get like food poisoning. Leave the.
Or,
Get-
getting mad.
Get food poisoning, leave the feast, stumble over a dead body.
Yeah.
Wait, you draw 3 cards. You could get food poisoning, alcohol poisoning, and something else that makes you leave the feast.
And then you throw up in front on the king. Yes.
And you've got 3 kings here to throw up on.
Oh,
Throws
sure.
up on all 3 of them.
Is my fiance here?
Oh, that's
Which
right.
one?
Yeah, which
The
one?
Irish. The
What are we
Irish.
talking about again?
Derek's cousin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. What do we call her? Neve.
Her name is yes, Neve of Kank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. She is here.
Oh boy, this should be fun.
That would be amazing if he demands you marry her. You're already married.
I'm
Fine.
not married.
Someone in your family.
I'm not married. I'm just sleeping with a seal.
Those mushrooms are not
because that's
doing any good
believable.
with you.
Just checking.
Jealous.
Yeah.
Stupid thing. I guess we're not doing it anymore.
I'm jealous. Dice hate me.
What was that, Yampa?
I don't know. I just had those. I just had the urge.
I got nothing.
Freaking out.
Sorry, I was just taking a look here, guys. I cannot find the part. Leaving the feast, ending the feast, playing host, forced departure.
Oh, is it what the face say?
Yeah, I was just trying to find the part. There's a way to give up your seat on the high table, and it's bad because we're not even trying to do that. Oh,
Seating your position.
seating. That's what it's called.
requires a-
There we go.
Requires a modest roll. On a success, check the trait and gain 10 glory, and then move to a lower. Failure means it cannot be arranged. A fumble indicates the attempt at humility comes across as disingenuous, and you lose a point of honor.
That's
Oh,
the one I was
geez.
looking for. But tell us, you're staying put above the salt. I just wanted
Yeah,
to-
I'm staying above the salt.
Okay. I just wanted to give you the right details because I felt like temperate was probably wrong, and so I was trying to iron out here.
Yeah, it's modest, and if you famous proud, you can't.
Right.
Oh,
So
am I
just
famous, right?
a couple
Oh, I
more
am.
people there.
Why are you making that face, Yamba?
Oh, famous proud. You can't even choose to. You're like, no, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
right.
Does anyone have a lustful 16 or an indulgent 16?
I think my lustful's 15. Let me just check. Hold on.
Just so you know, if that
Not
turns to
even
16, you have a forced action every first round of your piece.
No,
Yeah.
lustful is 13.
Oh,
Mine
you
is
have to flip.
11. Lucius, like every good Roman, is temperate and stoic.
What are you trying to say?
I'm
What are you trying to
saying,
say,
yeah, man.
Lucius?
I'm just
I
saying.
have a
yeah.
3 indulgent and a 4 lustful for rain, so yeah, no,
Yep.
not an
I
issue.
got 3 and 3. No, 3 and 7.
Low on both of those.
The Archbishop Dubricus is present, as is Iltid Saint.
Yay,
And of course, someone
Iltid.
we haven't seen in a while, Finn, is here as well.
Yay!
He's alive?
Has he killed anyone yet?
Right?
I think the people want to know where's Sir Justin.
That's true.
Oh, Justin's right
Well,
here.
I mean, he's
He's right there in the fucking middle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Justin is the salt. He's just wallowing in
Yeah.
salt.
He's
Alright,
actually laying behind it.
Yeah.
Someone's painting a picture of him. Yeah.
He's
Um,
looking more support tonight, ladies.
Paint me like one of your French salts.
Yeah. One of your Aquitaine.
Aquitanian salts, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good
Random
salt.
asides. We are finally going to start. So, Collis, it is your action. Let me
All right.
know. The high table's full of kings this day, so it's probably a decent time to be up here.
Yeah, I think Sir Collis is just gonna go with just trying to figure out just any type of relevant or useful information, because I don't exactly remember what's been going on. So he'd probably be just trying to get some information before he starts delving into like trying to talk, actually like get into deep conversations with people, or trying other stuff.
Okay. You can make an intrigue roll.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's a
First-
fumble.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Crit and then immediately a fumble right after.
Welcome back to the game.
All right. What does a fumble mean in this context?
Maybe he thinks it is an assassin.
He
Maybe
thinks there's
King
something
Derek-
going on. but Not.
Collis is
Derek.
sure there's something going on, but he just can't
King
put his
Derek
finger
just slipped
on
something into your drink. Yeah.
Give me 2D.
Throw out all the drink.
it. I'm sorry.
2D100.
That's a
Okay.
great. To the chaos table.
Chaos it is. 10 and 41.
10 and 41. Let's see what those mean.
I love that Salak is just down in the corner.
Yeah,
Get out of here. Dweeb.
get out of here.
Love how little Lucianus looks.
Yeah, he looks like a little kid still.
Yeah.
He's a young knight. He's a young man. You know,
You calling
he's
me
in,
old Lucius?
in the springtime of his youth. He doesn't have the bags under his eyes. You know, like Rune.
Okay, so, you know what? You kind of see the Archbishop and King Derek spending a lot of time talking, and I don't know how Callis feels about King Derek of Estregales, the former Irish king that was causing you all the problems, but you might be a little bothered by the fact that the Archbishop of the Roman Church is spending his time being so hospitable to this recently bent knee. And that's what we'll leave you with. Maybe make a suspicious test real quick.
Suspicious.
Okay, give me a D6.
Alright. 4.
What the hell is the name? How do they do? One sec.
Directed trait.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm just trying to remember if they, for the characters, do they give them suspicious as a directed trait? Is that what they tend to do?
Oh yeah, because it's it'll be directed trait suspicious person +4
Yeah.
or whatever. Oh, how do you do it on your character sheet? Do you mean?
No, I was just making sure that's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So suspicious King, either King Derek or Archbishop Dubricus. I'll let you decide, Collis. But you're gonna add a 4 to whatever your suspicious rating is. So we would say suspicious, for example, King Derek 16 now. So rather than being suspicious 12 normal, you're famously suspicious of him now. So you're like, I don't trust that guy. And I'll let you decide whether that's Dubricus or Derek that you're leaning into.
Probably what was his name? Bishop Dubricus, because wary of Christians in general.
He's also got 13 fingers.
I'm a Christian cousin. What are you talking about?
Man.
There we go. Okay, that brings us to Rune.
Let's put some cards. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Yes. Cards.
Okay. Give her when you're ready.
Bum.
Get her done.
Boom. A lady flirts. See, it's not Rune. It just happens.
It's Rune.
It's
You
Rune.
get to choose the card this
Only
time,
Rune.
good sir.
Yeah. You get to.
One. Oh no, we're not gonna. No, actually. I don't know. How about this one? No, we're not gonna do this one. We're not. Yeah, I'll go with alms. I gotta test spiritual. Do I want to? Nah. Don't matter.
Hates Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
Not a generous donation guy.
Jesus is the guy that keeps throwing shit at Cormac.
Yeah. And Cormac is my main homie, so I don't like Jesus that much.
Killing his horses.
That's right.
Okay. Alms it is. The monk is asking guests to donate to the church. Alright. Alright, so go ahead and give me a spiritual. Oh, you did? You failed?
Yep.
Failed nothing. So
No
nothing
downside.
happens.
Just
Yep.
a 2 from the alms card.
It's hedging your bets.
Yep.
Relatively safe card.
Goody is just like showing off the ring that he stole from the church.
Yeah, from the monastery. Yeah.
It's on his middle finger, so he's doing a thing where he's flicking people off. Look at my ring.
Yeah, exactly.
It's from a real saint, you know, one of their holy men.
And next up is Goodyear.
Let me think cards. Okay, where do I draw cards from?
The corner.
Oh, they're over there. Christian blessing. No.
That's
You
a
got a
host
host
card right
card.
there.
Yep, got a host card.
Sick.
Postcard it is.
Here
Which
we
makes
go.
sense because it's wood here.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Wow. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Menevia, but
He's gonna go there.
well, yeah. Actually, let me just think. Is there any? Do I have anything better to
You
talk
probably
about?
want to roll a rate because it would probably be a fumble if you brought up Menevia.
True. Yeah,
I mean, that would be pretty good.
Or at 16. Ooh, I could fumble.
Mhm.
If the Lord's asking me, I've got to roll loyalty Lord. He's asking. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I should have fucking. Whatever.
Boom. All right.
Easy.
I will roll. All right. 12 is a pass. It is already checked. Not that it needs to be. Get +1 geniality. So 2. My tail is adequate. Entertain the high story, the high table with a story. Hello, Corliss. Welcome back. I'm sure you had your own successes in the battles, but well, I don't know if you heard, but I single-handedly took Menevia, so not a big deal. Oh, what's that? You want to know some
Single-handedly.
details? Hi, King. Well, glad you asked.
Yeah, I'm not sure that would count as genial with Derek and
Derek's
Archbishop
sitting right
Gubricus
there.
Yeah, right.
I think that would be
Yeah,
the opposite, probably.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell a story. I'll tell them a story of our because not all of these people have heard it. I could tell them the story of how we journeyed to through the Summerlands and the invention
Yeah.
of bowling. And good
Well,
Cormac is.
not if I was there.
Like, oh my God, he's going about this
how you are
again.
the greatest swordsman in Summerlin.
Yeah, exactly. To remind everybody that I am in fact the champion of Summerland, by right, and I have earned that title in King Nanteleod's name, and I will tell him that it is a privilege to be the finest swordsman in all the land, fighting for him.
Okay. Awesome. That brings us to Lucius.
Lucius. He's going to go. Well, how many rounds of feasting do we have? Because I do
3.
want to speak to Lady. 3 rounds. Okay. So yeah, I'll spend this round up.
It's our food.
Okay. I think Lucius is going to go around and like kind of help people out, make sure they're not too drunk and whatnot. Be very stoic and Romanesque, like there are more fights ahead of us, but we've won a great victory here. But let us integrate the kingdoms together, all that nice stuff.
Okay. Your action then is, sorry, remind me. I clicked feast and I wasn't paying attention enough. So,
He's doing the
No worries. So yeah, Lucius is just going to go around being temperate, helping people out, not drinking
Perfect.
too much, and
Yep.
taking. Okay.
Give me the roll when you can.
Oh, that is
boy.
not good.
It's fumble night.
You know, that custard with dried fruit looks really good.
I think he got sidetracked.
Just
Yeah,
start
yeah.
eating everyone's
Or
custard.
shoveling it in his face.
Move! I have to get the custard. I salted their lands. Yeah.
Give me a con roll real quick.
A con roll. Oh man, he's gonna shit himself.
No, jeez.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, 20, man.
Oh, no!
Oh,
I
This
get
really
it
is a
bonus
good
roll.
comeback.
Oh,
Pass the
no!
pork curse on to me.
I'm not
That's
gonna make you.
I'm salt in the
Cakes in
fields.
there.
I'm not gonna make you skip around, but like you very awkwardly and inconveniently leave immediately for the John. So
I'm
you're
happy
gonna
to
net
claim credit.
yeah you're gonna net 0 glory or 0 geniality on that one, and you'll be like out for this round. You'll return for round 2.
Okay.
Because I only make people leave the feast when the card demands it, right? It's sort of
Mandates
the-
it, yeah.
Makes sense. Hot.
Yeah, man, was that didn't sit right with you. Must have
He's
been something in
allergic.
that custard. That brings us to Rain.
Oh, good. Cards, as always. Oh, that is not good. Oh, and that one. Okay.
Well, your turn to be tempted, I guess.
Maybe. Let's see what we got.
Yeah. What a party.
Mm-hmm.
Serving girl or noble lady?
Well, I guess the obvious question would be, is that Lady Illyri, my amour, that would be departing?
Oh.
Good question.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense because of who your character is. Like, I'm not sure you would have done that otherwise. That being said, serving girl flirts is still another option.
Yeah, it was with the lady departs.
Okay.
See how that works out. Courtesy, this is not going to end well for me, probably, but
Roll your
Just,
awareness.
Passion yourself.
I will. I'm going to, but it's not a very high one, so we'll see what we got. I passed.
There you
Okay,
go.
so that's good.
All right,
Yeah,
and you
all right.
escort her out.
Well, I have to roll the courtesy roll yet.
Oh,
so
yeah. Okay, right.
I was just impassioning.
This is impassioned. Okay.
Yeah. I do not. He is far too chaste.
Just off.
Yeah.
Have you used your mulligan?
Yeah, I did. That's what kept me alive through the war. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
That's fair. That's good. That fits my character. He's like famously chaste, so he was the utmost gentleman and knight. Yes.
Well, I think a success represents good courtesy. I think you're just a little awkward, is what it is.
Yeah.
You're like,
oh, he's definitely awkward.
This is
for sure.
you're like you stop like way down the hall from her room.
Right.
You're like, I will watch you from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like look around, see if she actually saw him or something.
Yeah. It still goes over well, when you return. So it's like the people that were gossiping and watching you two escort, but you come back like in the same round. People are like, oh.
I forgot that we had those 6. Can I retcon mine to upgrade my success to a crit on regaling the host?
If you want.
Yeah, I do want.
Okay.
A better thing, and then I can stand around and talk even more. Which is his
what
favorite
does a
thing.
crit do?
I will. There you go. It's up there.
Plus 3
Get
geniality.
even more geniality, and I get to tell the same story again. Can you imagine how exciting that would make?
There I was.
Feel? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Does it say something about having to be above assault longer or anything like that?
No.
Nope.
But I have to do it again next round.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a plus
okay
5 though.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. It's my
Free geniality around that you keep the card. Yeah.
True. All right. For Mac. That's you for round 1, good sir. I know this is stressful, I'm sure. But...
Yeah.
Be safe, dude.
Like,
Shouldn't be. You passed the
Cormac's
first
that I'm
week.
known
weakness.
to.
Feast.
I haven't had a chance to RP with Finnegan or St. Iltid in a while, but
Yeah.
then card.
Then card. Yeah. It's always the cards, man.
Why don't you go the card and see if they end up leading you to talk to them?
Mm. Hey, there we go.
What can go wrong with wine?
Yeah. Indulgent at plus 3.
In a raucous contest. Boy.
I guess they kind of go hand in hand. There's excellent wine.
That's a very good wine.
Yeah.
-3 temperate. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Plus 3 indulgent.
Lots of indulgence.
Get it. Get it.
Do it.
Fumble.
Gotta go for the excellent wine.
Okay.
Fumble.
I can't see anything going wrong here.
Oh dear. Shut up.
Get him. Get him.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if indulgent wins.
Oh!
Oh, no.
No.
That
Oh,
just saved
my
him.
indulgence.
That's good.
Oh yeah,
Guess that
yeah.
means temperate wins.
Yeah,
You know-
temperate wins.
Unfortunately, though,
It's still a fail either way. Yeah.
well, I think what it's going to be is, what do you guys think? Should we force a reroll? or should we I think a fumble constitutes a reroll because
Okay.
neither is one yet. I think one
That's
of them.
fair.
True.
Yeah, true.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say, should we force a reroll or should we just let the 20 screw them?
Yeah.
I was hoping that was the alternative, but
All right.
Temperate
Temperate.
has succeeded.
Now we crit indulgence here.
Right.
indulgent.
Yeah.
Oh, so
No,
cool.
pretty close.
Oh.
Right? You
So temperate
managed.
wins.
You,
Yep.
Yeah. You managed to just sip it casually, but man, is it tasty, right? So that's
It is.
You take temperate and you get 2.
Sweet.
That
You
is
passed
correct.
one, dude.
You got one.
You're still in the feast in round 2. That's a starter, man.
That's like a first in
Positive.
like 2 years.
Positive integer.
All right. Let's see here. Drax, roll me a d20.
All right. A 2. I'm glad this ain't D&D.
So is this looking? Oh, okay.
Well, I don't like that response.
Not at all. Not at all.
Gotta grab some people here.
I have a plan. My plan is to fumble my love family roll.
Why would you want to do that?
What an odd thing to say.
Well, because I feel like it would be dramatic, and I don't think
Wait,
it is fun.
who is this dude?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Good question.
Roll, Drax, roll a d6 for me.
A 2.
It's not rolling 2s, man. It's getting weird.
That's interesting. Who was your who did you squire under again? Edric?
It would have been. I don't know if I have that in my notes. Actually,
It's in the
I
Discord.
just-
I'll find it for you.
is it in the Discord? Okay, yeah, I don't remember
there.
where it
Just
was in. The
Might need to
Discord.
know for context. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it pinned? It was in Histories of Cambria, was it? No. Must be in Escavalon Knights. Let's go.
There's Cedric.
Yeah,
It's
Sir
in
Kedrick.
Nanteleod
okay.
Legacy, yeah.
It's in Legacy.
Legacy. Oh, I don't have that channel anymore. So I don't know where
yeah.
it's at. I don't know why my channels keep disappearing. I don't actually have a Legacy channel. Oh, there it is. I got it now. Well, the announcements, anyways.
Did we confirm who it was?
It's Sir Kedrick.
Kedrick. Okay. That's interesting.
Kedrick.
Okay. So Drax, you get a visit from Kedrick. He stands up and he wanders down below the salt to speak to you.
Okay.
He looks at you and he do you have a glass? Do you have a wine glass in your hand?
Not likely. He's famously temperate.
Okay.
So I mean, if he is, it's just there for the sake of being there.
Yeah. Then if you don't have one, Kedrick has 2 wine glasses.
Okay.
And I'll hand you one.
Okay. Sir Rain would accept it. To be polite, if anything.
He looks to you and he says, "Congratulations on the campaign at Menevia."
Thank you. Means a lot coming from you.
I heard some rumors about the desecration of the temple.
Hmm. Yes, some would see it as that. Yes.
You what?
Some of
Stood aside?
some of our. Sorry, what did you say?
He says, and you what? Stood aside? Let it happen?
Oh.
No, I convinced some, but most decided to, against my judgment, to continue their looting of such a holy place.
I expect a full report by next week. And next time, don't stand aside. I thought I taught you better. As you wish to truly be a dog knight.
Oh, dog boy.
God damn.
You haven't
So
seen
Rain
this
X-
kind of
Yeah.
response from him. This is probably like, whoa, like I'm sure you out of character, like what the hell is this coming from? One, it came from that random roll at the beginning of the game. Two, that roll of 3 that was rolled, that was you, not Bert. Two, it comes from him being upset. So this is probably not behavior you've seen since you were like a young squire.
Yeah, Sir Rain would kind of just set his glass down, or his goblet of wine, or whatever it is, down. And just kind of look at him, and then he's gonna restrain himself because, yeah, he
Modest.
knows better.
Take him. Are you famously modest?
Yes, he is. 16.
Yep, you're just allowed to just be famously modest. And you don't.
Yep, he just sets his drink down and takes it, essentially, yeah.
Right, you, for hilarity purposes too, like
Yes.
Lucius just happens to walk up like right beside Sir Rain, just as like this guy, you know, right after he's leaving. You've returned
Right.
from the privy. Good sir, you're back for round 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. It's back to the top with Collis.
All right. Since Sir Collis is thoroughly suspicious, I think he's probably going to move on to other things. I don't know if Sir Collis knows, but is Lady Helly married?
I'm sure he's gonna let this happen.
No, she's not.
Sir Collis is going to start flirting.
The only woman in the room.
I love it.
If I had pearls, I would clutch them. If I had pearls, I would clutch them. That's what I'm about to do.
Remember, you got the +2 bonus for this.
Poor Lucius.
Nice.
Okay. She is responding well to it.
Get him. Yeah, get him.
The two of you are just. It's just one of those things where you're like, you're talking a lot. You're spending a lot of time conversing amongst each other, and it's a little closer talking. At this point, that's worth 3 geniality. Is there any key points you want to make in that?
Any key points you want to?
I don't know if it's keen, but it's certainly
like,
kind of dull.
You're not married. I'm not married. We both have lands. Why not just tie the knot?
The thing about your face is, I find it really nice.
All right?
Sorry,
I
Lucius.
don't really think so. No, I don't really think so.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
We're gonna get Trent and Yampa to roll a d20 for us this time.
Oh boy.
D24.
Give me a 20. Oh, 2.
What's with all these? I rolled above a 5 on these D20s.
And Bob's trying to sit there and prime the dice roller to fumble on people.
He's trying to create chaos. Look, I'm going to try and create chaos next round by rolling a passion that I probably shouldn't.
D6
Perfect.
from Bert now.
The master of dice.
Here comes the 20.
Oh!
No, a 3.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it wasn't you guys were rolling against that time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like sure,
don't
I've
believe
heard
you.
that story.
I don't
think
believe
that's
you.
Rain again. I
No,
think
it's a
that's
whole,
Rain
whole
again.
other guy. Whole different person. Don't worry about it. Why is Ithel moving around, hey? Oh, they all are. It's fine.
Okay. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, we'll go to Rune next.
Cards. Because who doesn't like a little bit of chaos?
Let's see it, good sir. Let's see it.
Oops.
Some host cards.
Dinko.
Not this one. This one's horrible.
Are you sure?
That's the
I
best
think that's
What?
fun.
Fairy
My
Tale is
favorite
awesome.
is my
You
favorite
just
is
passed that to me.
awful. Oh boy. I'm gonna go with manners.
Oh.
I'm not very dexterous either.
Yeah, Rune's pretty courteous, isn't he? He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Famous
I'm
last words.
very
Plus 3, remember,
courteous.
from your geniality.
Plus 3 because of my geniality. Should I even passion?
Seems a weird thing to impassion about, but by all
I
means,
mean-
suppose.
I
Why
would
not,
say
right?
probably if you're gonna impassion, like hospitality is probably the one, not to rip.
He's
ass.
trying to be
Yeah.
so polite about it.
One is like super polite, so let's try to impassion. Watch me fumble.
He did!
10 out of 10.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
It's alright, I'm going to try and do it. You stole my fumble. I was hoping to fumble.
Everyone is fumbling tonight.
No, don't
Whoever
say
doesn't-
that.
Whoever
Yeah.
doesn't fumble gets kicked off the table.
Oh, no.
Madness. 1d6 plus 5 days. Lose 1 point of passion.
It's Cormac's curse. It's
Do you
Cormac's
still-
curse.
Do you still have your reroll? Your
I do have
mulligan?
my reroll, yeah. Yeah, I'll use that for the reroll because I don't want to go crazy.
It will
'Cause
turn
I
you-
don't-
Down to a
It'll
regular
turn you to
failure.
melancholy instead. It's not
Yeah.
melancholy. but
You'll
you
still
won't
be
have-
so
Yeah.
sad.
It makes a lot more sense than like ripping ass and running off screaming into the woods because of it.
Hey, he's just that easily embarrassed. That's all it is.
He's a-
Yes, because only I get to go mad.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that like you go to move out of the way and the court jester gets in your way and starts like playing a game and it's like right in front of you, like I'm just trying to get by this guy, but he's like, I'm not gonna move till you answer this question for me. And then just as that happens, like the king and some of the high table are moving right by you, and it's loud and it's
Yeah.
not, well, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. This is just your fumble.
Yeah.
You still
Yeah,
got a courtesy roll -5, so let's see how this
Yep.
goes.
Come on, you can still pass it.
Right? Maybe. This is minus. Nope. Minus 5.
Better be plus 3. So
Oh, no.
So what I was saying before,
That's what I was saying.
so people around you disapprove.
-2.
-2
That
geniality, so it's
hurts.
like,
Two genially lost, yeah.
oh, and
Damn.
so that's just that would be You're only losing one.
That's all right. He wins too many
I
genealogy
mean,
contests during the feast, anyways.
the Lord of Feasts has fallen, gentlemen. The Lord of Feasts has fallen.
Yeah,
Collis and Gwadir are killing it right now.
I think with Melancholy, you're just like, I could have done better. Like you're like you could have went left or right, but you went right and you ran into this, and then it's like everything went wrong. So that's the Melancholy from that. You're just like a bit embarrassed and frustrated.
Just crying in the corner.
Weeping.
You have a high pride too, right? So it's probably like...
Let me see. My pride is a 4. I'm famously modest.
That's right. Okay.
That could be even worse.
Then you're probably handling it okay. You're just a little...
Yeah. I'm definitely frowning. I'm definitely
frowning. Brings you some more custard.
I wasn't me with the custard.
No, you're in custard corner.
Gwadier's busy telling stories up at the high table.
It's true. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
with Lucius. Speaking of which, so now is my turn to fumble my passion. So my plan is to fumble it because I'm now gonna because I've already told the story in one way about the loyalty of his knights to the king and whatever else, and how I fought for him in Summerland and blah blah blah. I'm now gonna change tack and talk about how much it built camaraderie between me and Lucius and Cormac, and I'm going to passion on Swords of Nanteleod, but I'm going to fumble it, and I'm going to get angry because Jesus keeps betraying. Oh, never
mind. Nice thought.
Jesus keeps.
You can just.
Turns out he didn't.
Yeah.
No. You are getting angry, and because of it. That's why you're so impassioned.
Yeah,
you are literally now talking shit about God.
Yeah, about Jesus being like, Cormac, he broke the chains with his bare hands. With the power of Jesus, he did. And then a mountain fell on his head, apparently. I thought he went to church, but instead of going to church, God threw a mountain at him when we were all off fighting and such. It was ridiculous. He also did the whole priest thing where he went and God blessed him or something, and he's still getting all this treatment. It was ridiculous. Not with my men, not my cousin, not my man, etc., etc. Just the passion of the loyalty of the knights to each other and to the king. Anyway, I'm going to make the roll. So it's a +5 for passion, +5 from the card, and +5 from genius, +15. Hell yes. Hell, dude didn't crit. How's that get a fucking 4? Okay, it's a pass.
He just keeps winning.
Winning.
Okay, so what's that? That's you another 3?
2. Yes, 3 total.
3 total.
Yeah. Tail is adequate. If you get this result again, you may discard the card. Yeah, I can discard this now.
No, because you didn't get a critical success.
No, but that just means I play it without keeping it. Yeah, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just made bank off that card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Hell yeah. Telling a story to 3 kings.
Okay, so that brings
3
us
kings.
to Lucius.
Okay. Did Lucius see Lady Helly and Sir Collis talking because I was thinking of rolling intrigue to see if he could see what's really going on.
If you want to just say that you can spot that up the high table because you've already established a reason. Well, we have an established reason for you to take note of Helly to begin with, and then you made a comment about it earlier. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
You can see the two of them are interacting. Were you just looking to verify that they're flirting? Is
that was kind of my deal, to verify that they're flirting, so he can be all teen angsty and sad, and turn around and go back to trying to help people with their drinks.
Okay. Yep. Give me an intrigue test.
Okay. I'm gonna just bumble up hey, how's it going, guys? Sweet party. You guys are kind of close right now. What are you doing? Flirting?
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
There's not a Bible select between you guys. What are you guys doing?
There's not enough room for Jesus between the two of you.
So, intrigue roll.
Oh,
Damn.
No, you see nothing.
you know who's right in your way? Cormac is just standing right in your way.
Cormac
Okay.
and the Jester just down the way.
I'm sad with the no attempt rolls. We're gonna give you something in a minute, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. So go to Rain next. Rain?
Yeah. Well, cards have been doing pretty good tonight, so I'm gonna go with cards again.
Talk for yourself, buddy. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hey, it's been
What
great
you're
entertainment
talking
for
about.
me, so I don't know what
Oh,
you're talking
Ithel!
about.
Test of strength, Ithel. You have to.
Yep, it's gotta be. It's gotta be Ithel. Yep. I will lose this so bad, but we're doing it. Test of
Yep.
strength. It's gotta be Ithel. Yep.
Okay.
We've got the every feast we've had an arm wrestle with.
Everyone's had to go against Ithel with this test of strength thing. So yeah,
And I love that you could force it to somebody else.
yeah, yeah. I like this. Yeah.
Check something.
Checking what his strength is.
Yeah. Right.
Like 35.
I have like no shot here.
Ithel's just like, okay, another one.
You can always
Would not be
fumble.
surprised if he chucks me
Didn't
across
he, like,
the room.
Yeah, didn't he like yeet someone off the table last time?
I think he
someone
put
did it?
someone through a table.
Yeah,
I
something
think,
like
I think he critted though, didn't he? I think that's what
Yes.
I don't remember.
Didn't Cormac put me or somebody else through a table? I think he put me through a table. I can't remember.
I don't know.
No,
All right,
I wanted
When
to,
you're
but
ready,
never
you-
got a chance.
Drax.
There we go.
Yeah, he's
Here.
totally not impassioning either
Get
because he's just kind of doing this because it's kind of like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him. Get him.
No.
No.
No. No.
He gives you a chance. It looks like you're winning for a second.
He's
and then all of a
toying with
sudden
me.
he's just like,
Yeah, no, he's totally toying with me.
Yep.
Ray knows. He knows. He can see the guy. He knows he has no
smiles.
chance.
Yeah. He smiles at you and nods.
You took it too easy on me, Sir Ithel.
I just see what you're made of.
I'm not there yet, it seems.
I would agree.
Got him. Are you gonna give it to somebody else?
You know, and you know,
Well, he won, so yeah, he moves on to challenge someone else. So
You may give this card for -1 geniality.
Yeah, you can lose one geniality.
who hasn't arm wrestled Ithel yet?
Lucius.
Lucius, yeah.
Yeah, Lucius had it.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll take the hit.
I
Yep.
fought him. I fought him on the field.
Yep, I will take the one geniality hit to send it to him off towards Lucius. This is like a ritual for the swords and
What's
Nanteleod.
going on with the brotherhood right now? What's
Yeah.
going on?
It's called hazing.
I'm trying to peek over Cormac, and it's just a large, meaty hand on my shoulder. It's your turn, boy.
To be fair, Cormac's never arm wrestled Ithel either.
Haven't you? No, you have.
No.
I gave it.
No, you gave it to me.
Did
Yeah.
I? Oh, I did too. Shit.
Fucking evil.
Cormac's never had a chance.
He trained
Think
me.
so.
never had an on-screen chance. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah,
So then, for me, do I just roll that strength, the contested strength roll on my turn?
Yeah, you're gonna
I mean,
have
that's
a.
fine.
We'll make it into a role play scene for you.
Watch him crit it.
But I also got something else cooking in the in between for you because this one will target you. We're gonna go with Cormac for the end of round 2.
So, I got a question. With him bad mouthing God at this point, I am famous for my love of God. But
Yeah.
I'm also famous for my love of family.
You're also in the doghouse right now. You probably can't hear me.
Yeah, I mean,
Act
we
like
have to
you're
be careful
white.
with that stuff too, right? Because I don't think, even though the rules are like, there's a certain expected hospitality that needs to be had at court, and this isn't a pagan court, so there's no way you're gonna get away with like the straight up like
All right.
what would be
yeah,
considered
well, let's-
blasphemy. I assume we high leveled it though. Like you focus. Like Whittier is he comes off very innocent in the way he approaches things, but I think like the direct blasphemes would probably be like, nah, we tone that down a little bit and like you
Yeah.
like skip over it, the high points and stuff. But
Somebody would've told
geniality
me
is
to
supposed to represent a certain amount of like courtesy and hospitality in the court, right? So
Yeah,
That's
a little
good
bit
point.
of decorum, yeah.
I assume that Nanteleod, because he's Christian, he would have been like that, and I would.
yeah, he
Apologize.
cuts you off at those high points.
It just goes like,
Yeah. Now, if you fail or fumble the roll, then that's a very accurate response to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, Thor, I'll tell you about Thor. You know.
Yeah. And sometimes it's a good way to do it with the cards is set your conditions. Like, here's what my fail looks like, and here's what my success does. Right?
Oh, yeah. True. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey, look, it's more booze. Oh,
we love that
no.
one.
Lost love.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Weeping Night bemoans his lost love. Merciful versus cruel.
Is it me? Because my seal isn't here?
Nope.
Are you over there crying?
You're up in the high table.
at the high table, just starts crying.
Just starts bawling his eyes out.
Exactly.
Let's see. I mean, if cruel wins, it obviously sounds like I'm like heartless.
Yes. You're being
Very
cruel.
heartless. Very just. Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. Really a dick move, for sure.
You did kill your brother.
It's that line in, it was like Anchorman. It's like, how you doing, man?
No,
It's like,
I can't.
well, my
I've
wife
been
left me.
getting
And it's like,
past
that's
that.
great. And you just keep going.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
I've been getting past that, but you never, ever just let it go.
I don't think Whittier would say that in Captain.
Oh, okay.
He has some level of respect for that.
Let's see. Here's my merciful.
Mm.
Here's my cruel.
Keep rerolling.
Here's my merciful.
The only time we don't reroll is if the card says, if nothing, then this. You know what I mean? Oh,
That
ho,
felt
ho,
It was
so close.
dangerously close.
Close.
Merciful wins.
So,
All right, so he's
2
lamenting.
geniality, but -4 to like everything next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you hear him talking, and he's kind of like, he's not a super familiar face. You assume he's probably one of the knights in Entourage to either Leo de Grant's or Derek, but he's like, he's less like weeping. He's more like that cold, like dead stare and looking at his wine and drinking. You know the type.
I know Yeah.
And when he asked who she was, he says, "Most beautiful woman I ever knew, my wife."
Oh, I gained up
Sorry
25
that you
glory.
lost your wife. The most beautiful woman I've ever met was locked in a cage with a chain around it, and I got her name. But at the time I was so caught up with myself and me that I couldn't even give her my name. Just Pilgrim. I think about going to visit her, but I don't know where House Alabaster is. So,
You can tell he's a bit deep into the wine, and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "If she still breathes, it would be a mistake for you to wait." He's like very intense with that too.
like, it's one of those. He says that, and Cormac's like, I believe you may be right.
With that, he's gonna kind of just like move on from it. Like he's gonna like move elsewhere. Is there anything else you want to add to that moment?
My good man, what is your name? That I may keep you in my prayers for you.
Sir Argan.
Sir Argid.
Give me a recognize roll.
This is the Sir Argan?
I think that's what the recognizer rolls for.
Ooh.
He's the one that wounded Uther. You remember
Holy
a scandal involving his wife and Uther Pendragon? Followed by him threatening Uther, followed by a duel in which he actually defeated Uther and made him yield. Well, Uther had Excalibur.
Ooh.
Did he kill his own wife?
Details, yeah.
Tomato, tomato. It don't matter.
You know, like
Doesn't mean he doesn't miss her. Yeah.
He's got remorse. Yeah, he's
It's
sorry.
like
he
the
had
one
to do
meme with
it.
the gorilla.
I'm
Right,
not
fight
saying,
back.
listen, I'm not saying this guy's
Kill wife.
innocent. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm just telling you how it is. That's all. Yeah. Oh, picture doesn't work. This is Argan over here.
This is the decapitation saga.
Sir Argid, if you'll permit me, I will pray for you. For your soul and for your well-being.
He smiles at that, nods, but he's courteous. He doesn't say anymore. You can tell there's you've seen that look from your cousin and other people when you promise to pray for them and they don't really see any value in that.
Yeah.
And this is yet another one of those guys. So,
Just
Oh, yeah.
word.
Thoughts and
Welcome.
prayers for all them kids.
yeah, love it. The age of Uther. Or just after it. Okay, at the very end of this round, just before we
But
move
I
on
do
to the
get
next.
2 geniality.
Oh
for it.
yeah. Look at you with more than 2 geniality and a feast.
Yeah.
doing it.
You said
Things
to
are.
say it, didn't you?
This is the craziest shit ever.
3 cheers for positive integers.
Versus the geniality, then it was a circle where you're saying, didn't you kill your brother that one time? Where did that come from? What is this?
Ask it like a question, like it's not even. Yeah, didn't you kill your brother one time? It's like he's, caught his entire being. I just remember hearing something about that.
No, this is troll. He's a menace. We should just get rid of him, and then we'll probably do way better.
It's crazy.
Just fucking Caesar had to send at him real quick.
Yeah. At 2 rune.
Lucius, as you're standing there, you remember like this is it was last round that Rain got chastised, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
as you're standing there trying to get, a view of things, you do spot Lady Haley and you spot Collis like sitting next to her. So regardless of the flirting, like maybe just make your own, make a suspicious test. That would be fun.
Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
Let's see
And the
suspicious.
cracks begin to show.
Great.
Humble.
That's if I can find it. Where is this thing at?
It's
one of
under
your
your
traits.
traits.
Oh, okay,
And so-
got it.
No,
Oh,
you're
this is
Uh-oh.
fine.
like,
Nah,
they're
you
just
stuck
talking.
the thing.
Yeah.
They're being
Yeah,
friendly.
they're just talking. Let me
You-
let me check something out. Is Lucius rude? I don't think he would walk up to him without if they're already talking. So
It's
yeah,
under
no,
your-
he's just gonna let him talk.
Carlos is totally not a lustful person.
So as you're sitting below the salt, Finnegan, who's he's not even a squire age at this point, or maybe just about. I can't remember where we got him now. He's very close.
He is very close. He is
But not-
14.
Yeah, 14. So next year he'll be squired. He's
Yep.
he's sitting like on the floor, not far from you, Lucius, or standing on the floor, not far from you. And he kind of leans in. He totally misunderstands what you're focused on as you're looking back at the high table. And He's like, he's such a jerk, isn't he?
Huh? Who? Who?
The Seneschal. Didn't you see the way he was talking to Sir Ray?
Ah, yeah. They have history, I think. Doesn't necessarily make it right, but who I don't know their history.
I think he squired for him, but is it just how we treat other knights here in Escavalon?
Yeah, I think
He says,
I don't think ever.
He says that is that how they treat other knights here? Like he seems pretty bothered by it.
I think that may just be their relationship. But to be fair, when I squired, I did get my fair share of ribbing from Sir Gwydir, and now I think our relationship is a lot better. So I wouldn't look too deep into it personally.
He nods. And then he realizes kind of he shouldn't be talking to you this way, like as you're a knight. He's like, please don't share what I said. I'm sure Cormac would get quite upset. He looks over at Cormac, who's talking to Argon at this point. Right?
Yeah, I put a hand on his shoulder. I'm like, don't worry about it. You know, if any you know your relationship with Cormac is understood. So you're a friend to me, and that may be how the Seneschal treats him, but it won't be how I treat you.
Yeah, he looks at you and he smiles. I'm gonna give you a tick on modest just for talking to a boy and not ribbing, like taking the opportunity to take a very easy shot at someone talking above their station.
I've already got a tick on modest.
I'll go with generous if you don't have one on that. Then.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Who said you're gonna be squiring him or siring him?
I won't be his sire, but you know, I won't treat him like that when he's a squire. Lucius isn't a mean dude.
That's how I interpret it.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us to the end of round 2. I'm gonna get Trent and Wergar to give me d20s this time.
High rolls, go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it up to Gwydir to get the good rolls.
That could be bad. We don't know what they are.
And then do I actually
bad rolls are the good rolls.
context?
Telling about Cormac again.
Did you want me to do the strength contest later on then, or?
Yeah, so that will come up as your round action. Like it'll be,
okay, gotcha.
It'll be
Cool.
an interruption for you, unfortunately.
Hazing, man. It's
Hazing.
got to happen.
Yeah.
When does
Your
the
whole,
hazing
your
stop?
whole arc has been hazing.
As soon as the
Pretty
sword
much.
tell you to fall,
Hazing. I want to talk to Lady Haley. Yeah, I don't know about that kid.
You know what's gonna happen?
Watch this.
You know what's gonna happen?
Even
He's
when
gonna
you-
be the last one alive out of all of us, and he's going to be like trash talking all of our nights.
right?
They were horrible. Gwydir was a blasphemer. Cormac, I don't know what was up with that guy. You know.
He was a loony, always talking about Jesus.
And did you see how Rue looked so Justin in the eyes? You know, there was something there.
I don't know if it was a rivalry. I think there was a hidden love.
Yeah.
Drax, roll me a d6. Let's go with a d8.
3. Nice middle of the road.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of eyes on Rain this round.
Oh.
I'm going to give just a general intrigue roll to see if people spot that. They spot the... So everyone can give me an intrigue roll.
Do I pick on this?
Just a flat.
With geniality or?
Just flat.
Whittier has no idea.
Whittier's like, nah.
Absolutely no idea.
Yeah. I do fumble like relatively regularly. I just fumble on cool stuff instead of like
Yeah.
When it doesn't really
Less
matter to
threatening
him, right?
stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
All right, so we need one from who's
Rain and Lucius.
Rain and Lucius.
What do you want to roll?
Flat intrigue.
Intrigue.
Flat intrigue? No problem. Let's see. Intrigue.
Rain
Right,
sees
somehow doesn't know
nothing.
that everyone's staring at him.
I'm surprised it was intrigue, to be honest.
Hey,
That-
critical.
There you go. Lucius got it.
EB.
He sees everything.
Yeah. So with that crit too, I'm gonna give you the choice. I think you can opt to dismiss the test of strength card if you'd like, at which we won't reduce the geniality of Sir Rain.
Reduce Sir Rain's geniality.
No. It's just he won't. So he used he moves on to challenge others. You may give this card to another player if you do minus
It
one
cost me
geniality.
one, yeah.
You won't lose that geniality, Rain, because Lucius is gonna dodge it. You can choose to dodge that card if you want, Lucius, and actually take whatever action you want this round. It's not your turn,
Lucius' arc
it's
is
very-
being.
It's not
Yeah,
your turn.
sorry about that. His arc is being hazed. He's just gonna let it happen.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So we'll give you this up front. So Kalis got a 1, and Rune, you got a 1, or you succeeded as well. I
14.
mean. Yeah. Both of you know that there seems to be some gossip and rumors around Rain. Sir Rain.
Does Rune care that much? He still remembers that he stood by Justin's sides at the duel. I don't forget that shit.
Are you being petty right now?
Yeah,
Make a
Let it
vengeful
happen.
roll.
let it happen.
Give me a vengeful test.
Good idea.
Where's vengeful at? Let me see.
You can do vengeful
Alright.
versus.
Damn, I'm pretty vengeful. Apparently.
You can probably test that versus forgiving. Oh, look at that! You're like, you don't have to care, but you generally just are like,
Yeah, it's not like
still my
like,
my
eh.
brother. Yeah.
yeah. It's
Sword
one of the
brother.
swords.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this maliciously, but I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Yep, understood. And what about Collis? Are you? Sorry. From here, just to verify, Lucius, as you're kind of looking around, it seems to be you get a sense just because you've been spending time up at the high table. It seems like this rumor is spawned from the high table, and it's kind of going around now.
Do I get a sense of what the rumor is, or no?
Yeah, you hear someone mention something about Rain being an oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker.
Oh, that's damn.
Yeah, that's dual level stuff. For sure.
Yeah, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, I'd look like the person who said that to me. How
They
would
do the
Lucius?
whole. I'm just telling you what I heard. You know
It's
that
like
kind of thing. Yeah.
Someone just told me. I don't even
Yeah.
remember who it was.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you shouldn't spread things around like that. So Rain is an accomplished knight, and he's done a lot for the king. And you be better. Be better.
Ooh,
Lucius out here scolding people.
I like it.
Spicy.
Awesome. Okay, with that, we'll go to round 3 with Collis.
All right. I think Sir Collis is going to continue his flirting campaign with
Okay.
Lady Helly. He will attempt to impassion himself with hospitality.
Understood.
Fumble.
No, I didn't fumble, but I did
No
fail.
negative. No negative.
All right. So flirting.
If you had a 16, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems to be going
Could
well.
I use that 1 year reroll to make that a crit?
Want to make that crit?
Yes.
Right. And what are absolutely? But what are your intentions for the crit?
I think Cerdic is definitely just trying to find a suitable match to marry.
Okay, so this is more a courting romance. Then is the angle you're taking?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, with a crit, I want you to roll me 3d6.
Ooh.
Dirty dog.
Nice.
13.
Right. You
Thank
can.
6 and a
Do you
1.
have any other amours on your sheet?
I think Amor Ciara. I don't remember who that was.
He's a player. Yeah.
That Ciara can go down by 6 now. Whatever it was before.
On to the next one.
And
Yeah,
you now have an Amor Lady Helly of 13. So there, I will warn you, this has happened in previous games. She is a higher level of, she's a lord. She's a duchess by her own claim anyways. So that is significant station above you. That being said, it can still happen. It's just harder to seal the deal. You are a landed knight. She's 2 levels above that. She runs not only a county, but a collection of counties, making her a duchess. Or so she claims. She actually only holds 1 county.
Yeah.
We're playing Mount and Blade. This motherfucker's playing CK3 right now.
Yeah.
That's right. He's putting the piece in position.
You go to the instinct tab, who's already? I want the romance. Who's already?
Who do I need to elope with, real quick?
Right.
Are you saying that Lady Helly is your sister?
Oh, jeez.
What?
Keep it in the
We're
family.
near the 7 wives.
So, yeah. And what is that at the end? That is
nasty.
Because you'll get a 4th for the crit. So
It's 9.
well, yep. Actually, yeah.
Alright.
Alright. So that brings us to Rune, who is currently feeling a little melancholic right now.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit down, I'm still gonna draw cards, but I'm just a little bit down.
Yeah.
Let me see what we got here.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh.
Oh, 2 host cards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll just put this down here. So do I get to choose, or do I have to pick the one that's higher?
That's a good question.
Pick one, I think.
I don't remember what happens. I know host card makes you.
You have to take them, yeah.
I'm married.
I
You married
think we
when the
did,
fellow
didn't
play night.
This time,
Sorry to the
for this session, we'll just go with you get to pick, because I'm pretty sure that's what I do in the other games.
Yeah, I'm just reading it now. If 2 or more host cards are drawn, the player may choose among them.
decline her hand. I'm already married, so that.
You
Recommend
do
a
want
fellow
somebody
player
else?
night. If you do, give this card to that player. Oh, so I could give this. I could give this to Cormac since I've been trying to set him up with a date.
You could.
And that would take generous. Do I have generous ticks? Where's generous? Where's generous at? I can't see generous. Oh, I have it ticked. But Cormac's my homie, and I'm melancholic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give this to Cormac.
Sweet.
Okay.
And it's rolled on the marriage table at +5.
Yeah. This is someone from. I'm just rolling this. Ignore the random person. I'm just going to see where this person's from. Yeah, from the current setting.
And I'll just and Ron will go beat his chest and then point at Cormac. It's sorry, I'm in this host. Already married, and then like
Yeah.
wave his fingers. Yeah.
So we'll figure out who that is in a bit, because that's only if he follows through with the roll on the random marriage table at +5.
Yeah.
So we gotta wait for that to happen first.
All right.
+5 is pretty good. Then again,
I can get
rolls.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was there any roll for that? There was not, right? It's just an
No,
auto.
it's just a flat
That's
card.
a
Yeah.
really safe card, actually.
Well, that gives good geniality too.
Yeah. 1 and 2 and 3.
Look at that. Even when he's down, he's not out. Look at that.
Yeah.
5 geniality and a
Lord
Near
of
the
feast.
salt
Feast.
or
Free
above is very helpful.
Yeah. Yes,
The
it is.
last piece too is that he only got 2 out of 2
I know.
as well. But
Yeah.
that was a 1-round feast.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to Gwydir.
The
So many
pagan.
things to do. I mean, like technically, I'm not. Well, I don't know if we're officially
time?
fiancé, but I think card time is the way to go. There's this fiancé's here, Finnegan's here.
Yeah.
It's like still got to arm wrestle. Gotta go hang out with Nanty. He's pretty sick. All my friends are here, but I think we just go cards and we just see what happens.
Yeah,
Hey, you should end up getting scolded.
Yeah, I love getting scolded. More drink.
Yeah.
Look it in. Our host passes by.
Oh, that's a host card too. Yeah.
Well, that's an easy one.
You can't escape
Yeah.
it. Your loyalty to the Lord is strong.
Yeah.
Um,
That's right. Hey, Goody, how fucking cool am I?
what's your strongest passion?
Yeah, yeah,
Loyalty, Nanteleod.
yeah. Hey, Goody, you love me, right?
Tell me again. Tell me I'm beautiful.
Tell me.
Something
What's it?
happened and he just needs a hype man for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
Any credit too.
Natty crit.
Okay,
Everyone
what-
at the table is impressed.
Man,
Wow.
you're
Of course
gonna
they
end
are.
up- You're gonna give
Have you met
him
me?
more pride. Hold on.
Yeah.
And here goes the downfall of the kingdom.
I am better than Uther. So
I am better than all the other kings.
okay, crit. Everyone at the table is impressed.
Nice.
You know what? I think he maybe comes. He's like, Gwydir, I appreciate. Because he's actually quite modest. He's like 13 modest, so standard Christian modest. He's like, I appreciate the kind words. I really do. You don't need to put on a show for everyone. I understand that you're loyal. Don't feel like you have to overdo it. Speak
Goody
from
just
your
has
heart.
Goody just has like a complete look of confusion on his face. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? I'm terrible at pretending, High King. If I would never, it would be disrespectful to. I'm not that kind. High King, I truly think that you are the future of this land, and I'm just honored to be fighting. It's just the dawn of a new age, High King. The land is in shambles. Saxons, Irish, the Picts from the north. This is your time. I believe it. It's true.
And I think, yeah, I think it generates like a hype crowd. They're like, he's right. Gwydir's right. And like people are impressed. Yeah. Because that's what it says. Everyone at the table is impressed. So the high table, some probably more reluctant than others, stand in and salute King Nanteleod.
That's you too, Rune. You're impressed. God says you're impressed.
Huh?
You know what's sad?
I'm too sad in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks over. and-
Gwydir by himself, just this year, doesn't win up a full 1,000.
Yeah. Big year for him.
Big year for him.
Big year. And with Collis, we're gonna probably catch him up a little bit in glory too. We need to make a roll for him. Okay. That brings us to below the salt now with Lucius Julius Julianus. And his infamous arm wrestling opponent.
Lucius is gonna win. He's gonna crit this.
Right,
Alright.
Lucius?
You got this, Lucius.
What do I need to roll?
Strength.
So just out of amusement, like you're like, oh, maybe I finally got a chance to talk to.
Yeah, to Lady Haley. Like I'm walking up, like okay.
Yeah, all of a sudden
like,
you're like looking kind of at the crowd, and then all of a sudden there's this shadow over you. And it's like, why did the room get darker? And you look up, and there's Sir Ithel.
That's accurate.
Escavalon's royal bouncer, and he's like,
I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here.
I don't think we've had an opportunity to test your strength, young knight. And with that, he goes to the other side of the table and puts his hand out, and it's this really dramatic moment. Yeah.
Okay. Lucius, if he was wearing a ball cap, would turn his cap to the back.
The top references. Yep.
Get easy on the kid, Ithel.
All right.
I am not child. Okay, so question for you.
Yeah.
What's the mulligan rule? Like, what's your mulligan rule?
Your mulligan just simply turns a success into a crit, a failure into a success, a fumble into a failure. You can do it once a year.
Once a year. So pride is on the line. So the Nanteleod's. So can I impassion myself with Swords of Nanteleod?
Yeah.
It's one of my passions.
Yep.
Okay, so I just roll against that. Submit. 13. That's a success.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. So you get a +5.
All right.
Roll.
+5, and then I would just roll straight strength, right?
Yeah. This is strength test.
Okay. +5.
Because we all have honor.
Okay.
Oh.
He wins.
Look at that.
You don't even need.
And now here's a question. Here's a question. Can I mulligan that into a crit to do it like in a like audacious and just dramatic way?
Yes, but I will warn, crit doesn't necessarily mean it all works out. So there is the risk that you'll be putting yourself potentially into Ithel's shit list.
Yeah.
If you one up him too hard. That's your call. Your call.
So I've already won?
Yes. Yep. Beat him fair and square. It's a matter of whether you want to kind of
rub his face in it.
You want to get out the hazing list?
Just if you obviously naturally if you you're gonna posterize him, basically with a crit, right? Like that's what's gonna happen. You're just dunking right in his head for all to see if you get the crit.
Okay, gotcha.
So
it wouldn't
more people are paying attention. It means it was more spectacular. So, very good for you. And I'm not necessarily saying there'll be direct repercussions. It's just he won't be your bro if that happens. Probably.
Well, I mean, we're not bros right now.
Correct.
You need to make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make a name for myself.
Oh man, you guys are terrible.
Lucius the Strong.
Yeah.
So I'm just I assume he's just winning at the beginning, and I'm just like, no, for Rome.
Yeah.
Just
to justify this too, I think because he's strength 18, so we need to justify. He's older though, and you actually see his arm freeze up a bit, and then all of a sudden it's like all the strength goes out of it, and you just take that moment, and you were losing maybe before that shaking. It's probably pulled something, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter in arm wrestling. It's just how it is. You know what I mean?
It'll be all right.
And you take the perfect opportunity, and you just push right back.
Crush it.
Yeah. And then with that, you'll get, what's your natural strength?
My natural strength is an 11.
So 11 glory, as the crowd around you kind of erupts with surprise and laughter, and they're
none louder than Cormac, who is now just hanging off of Ithel, just kind of, oh, so Ithel, you have lost to Lucius.
Wait, what does that mean? To Lucius?
You're the tiny guy.
Hold your arm up.
Yeah.
He just holds his arm out.
Watch this.
You know
Lucius,
what?
Watch this.
Yeah,
Can I
you go to
wrap my
you go to
hand?
like shake his hand or whatever, and he just kind of looks away and he gives you a glare and
Oh!
just wanders off. He kind of shoves past Cormac as he does so. Yeah.
I'm size 16. I'm not tiny.
No.
But you are small with
I'm
a
scrawny. Yeah, probably scrawny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lucius just double fist in the air, just ave me, like just rambling in Latin.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's worth the card to, what did the card give you again?
Yeah.
Get nothing for it.
2
Plus
glory,
one
plus
for each
1 for
reroll.
each reroll. Yeah.
So it was just 2 glory.
It was just 2
Oh,
glory.
sweet, 2 glory.
But yeah.
2 glory
And then what do you got for the crit? Yeah.
for the crit. So 11, 13 glory. So it's worth a geniality in a bit.
Hey, victory is enough.
Yeah. I mean, first to beat Cerdic.
Yeah.
That's a story. It's a story moment by itself. So,
Probably have to stop talking shit to him now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be encouraging every time I see him. Like, I'm not going to talk shit to him. Like, you know, it was a great match. Yeah, I'm young and you know full of vigor, so I apologize for how intense I got there at the end.
God,
it's like
you'll hate that more.
Yeah. Terrible.
Like, imagine Michael Jordan's response to this. Like, you know,
Yeah, right.
like you played really well, man. Like you did.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if anything,
You were doing great. You almost had me, you know, but you know.
Yeah.
So there's a great Larry Bird story. Just gonna side tangent where a guy was doing that like he's trying to be modest, right? And he's like, oh man, he's like I can't believe it. Like I'm up on you at the half. He's like, you know, he's like I'm doing, you know, this is basketball, man. This is close. Like he's trying to be like trying to get on Larry's level. Larry's like, there's 2 halves, and then it comes out and just destroys him in the second half.
Yep.
And at the very end of the game, he shoots his 3 right in his face and says, "Is your mother watching?" He was
cold, man.
Yeah. Next piece, he's coming right for me.
We'll make it a thing. It'll be fun. Nah, it's a moment. Lucius's name will be spoken. More importantly, there are some girls that swoon at the young Roman.
Get swooned.
These will get your mind. This will get your mind off of Lady Ellie.
Lady Ellie. Yeah, exactly.
As I walk past them, hey, don't worry about
it. We go to Rain next.
Yeah, let's see what the cards have to say about this Oathbreaker stuff, because that's troubling. Oh, look, more gossip.
Oh, man.
Or a holy blessing.
Holy blessing, pretty good.
Holy blessing. The Archbishop comes down to apologize for Cedric.
I'll be yielded. The holy blessing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he's here.
But it doesn't really help, does it? He's getting that, yeah. Oh, I guess you get 15 glory, but it's not. They're both kind of crappy end cards, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the gossip thing since there was the whole gossip going around the court, apparently. So that's what I'm going to do. Intrigue is not very good, but we will see. Nope. No loss, though. He's oblivious.
Yeah, you know, you kind of walk by Argon, this guy over here who's full of salt. And you see him he seems to be looking at Finnegan. And you kind of look at him like, what's he doing? And he kind of looks up at you and he's like, just reminds me of someone. And then with that, he kind of mutters to himself, and you see him standing. He's like pretty drunk. Stands and nods to you, and then starts to walk off.
Have a good night, Sir Knight.
That is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And then Rain looks over towards Finnegan briefly.
Yeah. You can
And
give
just
me
keeps going.
a heraldry.
Heraldry, huh? Yeah, no.
That's a good try. Either or. What did that give you, the card?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Zero.
Whenever anyone says nothing at all, my mind is immediately filled with Ned Flanders.
All right. Rain, staying with that modest 2 geniality for the right. That brings us to Cormac.
Yep.
Actually, I'd be at 1 because he took the card. So
Oh.
for the arm wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you have 1.
Yep.
Wait, do you get 1 or you're minus?
No, I lose 1.
No, he lost.
Yep.
1
Yep.
geniality.
Yep.
Yep.
But stories were made worth every cent of it.
Yep. All
Cormac,
right.
breaker of chains, and Lucius is strong.
Lucius the Beast.
Mm.
So,
Oh, look at that! An
Rude.
ideal wife.
Wow, Andy.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
all right.
Okay,
So roll on the random marriage table at a +5.
So I will give you this. If you keep this card, you'll get the 2 geniality. 2, you're gonna get a +10 on the random marriage roll because you were just given a card by Rune. We're gonna say this is the same lady. How do you feel about this?
10.
Did he draw that randomly?
Or
Yes.
or did you roll that randomly, or did you take this? I guess you took this card, didn't you? Okay, sorry, I was misunderstanding. You didn't pull this
Yeah.
card.
Alright.
This is the card given to you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So usually that happens in winter phase, but if you want to do it right now, we can do the. Do you want to do it right now? Or do you want to do it at all? Because you don't have to. It doesn't force you to roll in the random marriage. So random marriage is the typical way you would court someone in Pendragon. It kind of really determines their station. Usually the way it works, and I guess we haven't been doing a terribly good job at this, you can court someone, and over time, that random courting, because it's kind of random, it's like you're holding out, and you can collect a big bonus before you get married. So with that +5, I'm going to say it's actually a +5 plus 1d6, but you won't know till you agree to it, right? So it's a +5 plus another 1d6, because we don't really use those rolls that much. Then you roll randomly. If you rolled really bad, it could be like a daughter of an esquire or just a household knight's daughter, or but you can also get like a younger daughter of a baron, or an heiress of a wealthy vassal knight that's worth more glory and might come with manners and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
Hooking
I
me up.
have. So every one of my passions says that if Nanteleod, any one of these guys, sits there and, gives me a gift, I'm taking it. So Rune has graciously set me up with whoever this is.
Mm-hmm.
I will gladly go ahead and accept such gracious hospitality.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 1d6 plus 5.
All right.
Now, if you get a 20, it's great.
I should be like the daughter of Nanteleod.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. Did he have kids?
No idea.
No, I don't
No,
think.
he's not married.
No.
No, he has,
Yeah,
no,
right.
he has no wife.
Can I add geniality to this?
No.
Okay.
This happens outside of the feast. This will be like the marriage part will happen like during winter phase.
It'll happen at some point.
Yeah, the choosing of the marriage will happen in winter phase. 13.
Not bad.
It's good. It's a good roll.
13, 12 to 20 is like the most common one. Just want to make sure you roll a d20, right? Plus the d6 plus 5. Yeah. So it is a vassal knight's daughter. Roll a d6. Ooh. One librum for dowry, and then you get 100 glory.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
find out who this is. So it's a vassal knight, so we know that, and we know she's from here. Maybe we can
Sir Ithel's daughter.
Oh, jeez.
More than I got for my marriage with the brick and og. Yeah.
You formed a lasting peace.
You married a
No, it
barbarian.
didn't work at the end, anyways.
I know.
It was all pointless. And I have 2 daughters.
Wait, didn't Jessen have a sister? No, just,
Yeah, he does.
Actually,
No,
you
wait.
did.
Someone else was courting her, though. It was
Yeah,
Rain.
Rain.
it won't be her.
Oh,
Uh,
motherfucker.
That'd be hilarious, though.
do we have a Lady Nia yet?
I don't
I
think so.
don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
This will be who she is.
Hell yeah. Dagger.
And she is a vassal knight. I'm trying to think. Most of the knights we display on screen are still part of the court, right? They don't necessarily have their own manor.
Who's that clicking?
I'm just saying they don't got the same shields.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, good point. Elaine is too young to have a daughter that's that old. But the others are fair game. So
I dated Itzel's daughter. That was sick.
roll me. This obviously won't be. Wait, who's with? Remind me, who are you courting, Drax, right now?
Justin's sister.
Justin's sister. Yeah, okay. So roll me a d4 here, Bert.
Hey!
Ithel's daughter.
Look
No,
at that.
fuck.
Full
That's
circle.
suitable.
You know what?
That's the one that we would.
No,
we
this
grew
could
up together.
this could be
That
a
makes
second
sense.
daughter. This could be a second daughter. Because you were introduced to her, right? So maybe this is someone
Yeah.
who's just come of age, right? Or just returned from
Okay.
not Escavalon. So she's kind of like returned to the court for the first time as an adult. Does that make sense to you? You know,
It does.
Lady Nia.
Lady Nia?
Well, that will give you some ties to your former master.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. And you get 2 geniality.
Very cool.
Is that the highest we've seen you get, Cormac, at a feast? 6?
No.
No, he's had higher than that.
I always feel like
got
something
when we
takes it
went to,
away. Yeah.
Well, in recent episodes, yes, but no, in the beginning of the campaign, he was actually pretty good with the feasting. Yeah,
It's Jesus. Jesus is taking it away.
yeah.
It's just hilarious.
Ever since he went on this whole religious thing, yeah, he's losing it all.
Like, listen, I know that you're all about the church. I am too. I love Jesus sometimes, but you got to tone it down here. Have a new wife.
Yeah,
Have a new
yeah,
one.
yeah. Focus that
Particularly after
energy
you just
elsewhere.
You gotta, and she's word, and she's famously wordly. So, you know, it balances them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lusty mountain adventure has opened up a new leaf in his book.
She's definitely very much a pagan.
Yeah.
Owned.
Yin and yang.
Want to check something here?
Does anybody care that I'm not married to any of the people I'm supposed to be married to?
Honestly,
Yeah.
who even knows about Gwydier's
Well-
such a wild card, bro.
Yeah, I think eventually, like if you move up in rank or glory high enough, one of the two, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
you're also pagan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the expectations around marriage are a little less, right? That being said,
yeah.
you'll fealty to a Christian king, so there's still some pressure.
Yep.
Okay, so just real quick, I just want to show you guys something. you overhear something at this feast later on. Actually, we're going to give this to Collis, but you all will eventually hear this news before the next session. There are more Saxons. So recently, Caerwent had liberated itself from Essex. So there was great news out at the Saxon shore that the Cymric had freed themselves. Well, as it turns out, a new group of Saxons arrived not long after and claimed
Classic
Caerwent,
Saxon.
and they've named it Anglia.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Argan is here. He will eventually introduce himself to the king as a representative of Heartland and Huntland, two
Oh, he's over there
counties
with my
of the
guy.
Saxon shore. He explains that, he introduced himself as an ally of Sir Jaren, who's become a bit of a war hero out in. Though you haven't heard too much of him as of late, but rumor has it he was kind of leading the charges that might have led to a bit of Caerwent's liberation. So Sir Argan mentions the news of Anglia and this new Saxon landing and their massive host, and his fear is that they will push further inland, and that they might threaten London itself if they were successful. So London's down here. So if they were to push through with this big host, that is what you get from that. There is also news that the 3 Cadlus to the north have been preparing an army in response to Nanteleod's claim of Estregales. And there's talk that the 3 Cadwis may seek to conquer Norgales, who lacks a king, and Gomerett. And we will find out what the response is as we begin the Easter feast of next year, next time we play. So, folks, we're going to do a little bit of homework this time. Everyone gets to do the year-end winter phase. I think that we probably want to do that off screen, but if we don't get to it, I think that's fine, guys. Like, sometimes it's going to happen as we move through. I've set up the winter phase on here so you guys can work through it. Totally understand if people got a jet and can't do it. I got to go myself. But if you want to get together with groups or ask questions, people are more than helpful with working through the winter phase. For anyone that doesn't own anything, you're really just doing your experience checks, your and then your level up stuff. So your experience improvements, and you're calculating.
How's the courting and stuff work for that? It's been a couple years, I think.
Yep. And we established your Sir Justin's sisters, who you were.
Yeah, Lady Illyri.
Yep. Roll me a D20 plus 2.
A D20 plus 2? Oh. There we go.
We're about to determine something about Justin's current state.
Ooh.
12.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That is the exact same. So roll a D6.
5.
5. So you get 5 Libram for marrying your betrothed, which will happen. We'll do on screen. We're going to do a double marriage Easter feast.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah. And we'll emphasize the marriage part of it and probably keep it to like a 2-rounder, so we can not spend a whole episode in a feast next time.
Do we
And
have any? Does Nanteleod have land to distribute after we've conquered those territories?
He has not distributed anything your way.
Cool. Just wondering.
So I don't own the salt lands. Awesome.
Yeah.
As of
That
yet,
was a real concern.
Does my post as forester offer any stipend every year?
Let's see.
Does he have to do anything?
3 Libram.
Okay.
That's heaps.
Test hunting.
Test hunting. This should be fun. I am mediocre at best.
Why do you make you the forester?
It's awesome.
Oh,
Passed.
Yeah.
Test energetic.
Okay, that should work too. I am famous for that.
fumble.
Probably. I'm due.
Okay.
Pass.
And auto tick suspicious.
Auto tick suspicious. Okay.
Does he check both those ones that he passed?
Yes, you tick all 3.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
I know
how much-
if I can get.
What was the deal with purchasing land on the coast so I can hang out with my seal girlfriend?
You're gonna have to play that out. You had Helly there. That would have been a
Mhm.
perfect opportunity. I wish you brought that up to me again during the session. So that would be. I mean, the trick is the coast that you want. If you want the coast to be like where you meet her, that's actually in Glevum lands, if you recall, not in.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So you probably got to do a little bit of intrigue if you want to make that happen, because it's not in Estregales lands currently. It's it's like right here, right off of this shore right here. Actually, I could be wrong. Did we establish it here? Maybe we did establish it here. Yeah.
No, it was in it was the south of Carleon at the mouth of the river.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't. It wasn't. It was before the bridge. I remember that. So it was on this side of things. But maybe it was down here, at the mouth of the river, like you said. So it's probably right here. So in that case, yeah, it is in Escavalon. That would be a really good thing to intrigue with the king in Easter, if you'd like. You've proven your loyalty after all. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll make a note of that.
Yeah.
Quite vocally.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and wrap her up there. I'm just gonna see if we've got. Oh, fairly busy tonight. Okay, give me 1 sec.
Everyone's playing.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and wrap her up tonight. I don't have time to do a raid this time, unfortunately.
Alrighty.
We'll do it next time. Thanks, guys,
Cool.
for watching, and
Thanks,
we'll see
Bob.
you next week. Yep. Take
Thanks,
care.
Yeah.
Take it easy.